What's going on, YouTube? I did the tabletop review of the High Point C9 a while back, and today I'm going to run about 100 rounds through it and see how it does. So if you want to check this out, don't go away. Huh, failure to feed right there. All right. Oh boy, what's going on? Okay, so this is the last 5 rounds I got for today. I'm going to use the last 5 on some targets that are up there on that hill, do some long distance stuff. We'll see how this does for accuracy out there. So not bad, they're definitely getting there. It's definitely accurate.
All right, so we just finished our field review of the High Point C9. One of the things first I want to address, if you saw in the video to start with, we had a couple of failure feeds with the first couple of magazines, but really it seemed more like an anomaly than a pattern. Your thoughts on that, Dave?
You know, I kind of tend to agree. This was not the first day that I've shot this, and all the other times I took this out to shoot, I didn't have any other problems with it. I have probably had 350 rounds through this, not including today. And before today, didn't have any issues. I did notice after those first initial failure to feeds, loading up the magazines, they were kind of gritty, so I don't know, there might be some dirt down in there that was causing an issue. But other than those few that we had right at the beginning, then obviously didn't have any further after that.
Well, I know that the 9mm is one of your favorite calibers. I know that you have multiple 9mm guns, this being one of them. Some of those they've seen on the channel. In your tabletop review, you covered a couple of things about it. I mean, for one, it wasn't made to be a pretty gun. It is kind of ugly compared to some, and it is a little bit more work to tear down than some. But I mean, what are some of the differences with this gun as compared to some of the other 9mm you have?
Well, this is definitely a no frills gun. I mean, there's not, like you said, it's ugly. There's nothing pretty about it other than these snakeskin grips that just really set it off. You know what I mean? I mean, it totally makes a difference. But it's no frills. It's got a slide safety. It's got a magazine release. It's not interchangeable on the magazine release. It's not anything ambidextrous. It's for right-hand shooters. The rear sight is adjustable, windage and elevation. It's only got an 8-round magazine. You can get extended round magazines, but I don't have any personally. I haven't experienced anything with that. From some of the other stuff I have heard and seen, some of those magazines definitely have problems. It does take more to take it down, but it is accurate. And the amount of money you're going to spend on this, you know, 150, 160 bucks, you're definitely getting a good bang for your buck. There's nothing smooth about it. The trigger's not smooth. The slide operation is not smooth. I mean, it is a bottom of the barrel gun, but for what it is meant to do, it does it, and in my opinion, it does it pretty well.
So as far as money, I mean, we're talking near the bottom of the proverbial barrel as far as what you would have to invest in this gun. You just talked about a little bit some of the issues in not being smooth. So the question I have for you, would you recommend this for a first-time shooter?
Yes, I would, for several reasons. One, the cost. You know, if you're a first-time shooter, and what I mean by a first-time shooter, you have never actually even shot a gun, but you want to shoot guns, you want to get into it, this is perfect. You're not going to spend a lot of money. It's going to be reliable for you, for the most part reliable for you, and you're going to get a feel of what's going on as far as trigger discipline, proper hand holds, sight pictures, all that kind of stuff. You're going to be able to learn on this gun, and you will be able to take that knowledge to any other gun that you get in the future. Again, this was $150, $160 gun. This right here beats the Sky CPX2 hands down as far as I'm concerned, in my opinion. The only thing that the Sky has got on this is that it's concealable.
And the price difference between the Sky and this one is approximately how much?
I paid $230 out the door for the Sky.
Okay, so there is a noticeable difference.
Yeah, there is a noticeable difference to it. The Sky does hold more rounds than this does, but this is far more reliable. And I mean, for the money, you can't go wrong with it. Again,
8 rounds per mag. Did you get all 3 mags with the gun, or did you have to buy additional?
No, I got 2 rounds with the gun, and then I bought an additional one. And I'm glad you brought that up, because when I bought it, it came with the 2 rounds, and I wanted to buy a 3rd magazine. Well, the store I got it from didn't have any 9mm mags for the Sky, or for the High Point C9. They had the magazines for the 380. Well, I took one of the 9mm mags that I got with it, compared it to the 380, said, you know what, I'm going to give it a shot. And I actually don't know which magazine was for the 380, because they're both identical, the 380 and the 9, and they work fine. So 380 magazines will work in the High Point C9.
What other comments might you have about that gun?
Put snakeskin grips on it. Other than that, that's pretty much it.
It's just, it's one of those where it's no frills, hardly any worry, usually gonna work.
Yep. It's not a Glock. It don't run like a Glock. It's not a Beretta. It doesn't run like a Beretta. But it does what it's supposed to for the money you're spending. It does good.
There you have it, the field review for the High Point C9. Don't forget, hey guys, like and subscribe. We'd love to have you. And make sure you click that little bell icon so that you can get notified when we upload new videos. Thanks for watching.
See you next time.